What is up? Josh Culler here. What is going on? Today starts a new era for Josh Culler, which is I'm starting to vlog again. So many of you guys don't know, but I actually used to vlog way back in the day. I have a YouTube channel that's still up called The Epic Simple Life, and that was more of like a fun, like I'm not doing business type of thing. But now this vlog is gonna be all about that. So I'm gonna show you the life of basically a content producer and what it means to be that, to be a content producer. So if you guys don't know, Josh Culler here, and I own a business called Culler Media, and we do content production for real estate investors. I've been in the industry for about 7 years. I know marketing, I know real estate, and I know content marketing. So I'm basically just gonna walk you through my days in these vlogs. I don't want them to be more than like 10 minutes, 15 minutes long, but you know, gonna give you some tips throughout the whole time, but show you just how much work actually goes into content production, but also showing you that you can do it too. So I'm gonna show you that. So today on the agenda, we've got a couple things. I'm actually flying out to Springfield, Missouri tonight to visit one of my clients, Dixie for tomorrow. We do an on-site video shoot, which I'll vlog a lot of that too. So that's gonna be awesome. And then today I got a couple podcasts that I've got to produce, so I'll show you guys that. I'm gonna publish a podcast for one of my clients and show you guys some of that. So some podcasting stuff going on today, and I'll show you kind of my process of that, but it's gonna be a fun day. So I got a little bit of a late start to the day, and that's okay. That's something. Me and my wife hung out last night, had a game night, drank some wine, so I had fun with that. And there's my doggy right there. Hey, what's up, Chai? Look at her, look at her. Oh, what's up, girl? Full blood German Shepherd, guys. So I'm going to dip into the fridge here, grab a bang. Sour heads, there we go. All right, that's the lifeblood right there. Right, so that's my assistant, Hannah. She didn't know we were gonna be doing this. What's up, Hannah?
Hey.
How you doing? How's it going? Doing good?
Yep.
Okay, she's actually my sister though. What are you doing today?
I'm gonna go wash your car.
She's washing my car. She also does our QC stuff, so that's cool.
Yeah.
All right, so right now, I am going to be catching up on some emails, Slack notifications, Trello notifications, stuff like that, stuff that the team members are checking in on. So right now I've got, I think I got 6 team members, and I'm about to hire a 7th one. So I've got 3 video producers, about to hire a 4th one. I've got 1 distribution person, 1 QC person, and then 1 personal assistant. So who you just met, Hannah, and she does a little bit of QC as well. That's a little too high. There we go. So something I recommend to everybody, if you're in an office, get a stand-up desk because it will save your back. This chair is pretty awesome right here, but a stand-up desk, you just, honestly, you can't beat it. So right now, I'm actually QCing a video. So this is one of my clients. They're called Faster Freedom, and basically they are in St. Louis, Missouri. They do a bunch of turnkey properties out there. So they're teaching and educating, but right now, like normally I don't QC this stuff, but we just built a new website called REI.video, which I'll show you here real quick. This thing's pretty cool. So basically you can go in and you can place orders for individual video editing. So this is a brand new website. It's in beta mode right now. So obviously you can see there's some things we got to tweak and whatnot. I need to add a video up here and all that. But it's pretty cool. And I've got a couple orders that are going through here right now. So I'm just keeping an eye on it. That's why I'm QCing this video right now. Typically I wouldn't be doing this as a business owner just because it's not my place, but that's a cool thing that's in the works is REI.video, and that'll be open to the public pretty soon. Right now it's in beta mode. We got some beta testers using it, so stay on the lookout for it. All right, so next thing on the agenda is I am creating a podcast for Max Keller, one of my favorite clients, one of my favorite people in the world. He has a channel called Customers Chasing You. It's all about marketing for real estate investors, but it's just a whole nother approach of marketing that nobody really thinks about. And so we do a podcast for him, YouTube channel, and then we distribute all of his micro content that goes out on his social media platforms. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of the process of building that out and how easy it really is to distribute a podcast, because it's kind of easy. All right, and so here we have the thumbnail. I know there's a lot of empty space down here, but that kind of leaves some curiosity behind it. But you got a good picture of Max, you got his podcast cover art, and then the increased productivity and revenue, which increase and revenue are the words I really want to stand out because that's obviously very important. So you want to make sure if you're going to build any kind of text behind a thumbnail that you actually highlight in some way, shape, or form, make it stand out the words that you want people to recognize and relate to. But the trick here is to make sure that your thumbnail stands out in some way, but it has a personality to it. You don't want it to look generic. And then once you have a really good thumbnail, you upload that to YouTube, and then you can use that thumbnail for whatever else that you want. Okay, so the platform that I like to use for distribution for a lot of my clients is called Anchor, ANCHOR.FM. The reason why is because it's free. If you're gonna be doing a podcast that's like getting, I don't know, 100,000 downloads plus a month, definitely need to go with something like Libsyn. But for a start of distribution, start here, and then you can always move your RSS feed over to another platform like Libsyn. All right, so once you're on Anchor's platform, all you gotta do is hit new episode. You're gonna upload it, you hit publish, and then voila, it goes to all the platforms. That's why I love this one, because you don't have to actually like create accounts for each podcast platform. So this is the host. So they're distributing it to Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, Google Podcast, Pocket Cast, all that stuff. Which I always tell you guys, if you make it hard for yourself to distribute content, then you're just not gonna do it. So make sure that you make it as easy as possible for you to distribute content, and this tool is one way to be able to do that if you're gonna do a podcast, which I recommend. All right, so next thing on the agenda is for me to record a podcast. So I'm actually gonna be going Facebook Live for this one. I believe wholeheartedly in live video, especially if you're doing marketing towards consumers or people that are on Facebook Live. I'm not really familiar with YouTube Live, but I think it's worth it. I'll probably go Instagram Live as well, just because I have an audience there too. So Facebook is definitely my biggest lead source for me. So Facebook is where I definitely want to shoot my live video. So I'm gonna do that, but you guys are gonna get to see how I set up for my podcast in the background here. It's a pretty extensive setup. It's not super crazy. Like, this is just my office. It's not a studio or anything. There's no soundboards and all that kind of stuff. Pretty simple mic setup. I'll show you that later on. And then camera setup just so I can get good video too. So you guys are gonna get to see that. So check it out. Camera that I use is the EOS R, This is an awesome mirrorless camera that is very compactable. This is actually my primary shooter now. I used to use the Canon 6D, which I still use every once in a while, but this thing is absolutely incredible, and I pair this with a 24 to 105 millimeter lens. It's a macro lens with image stabilizer, but this thing is freaking awesome. I use this for everything, including my live stream. So I'll kind of show you that setup here in a second. It's pretty cool. Actually, my business coach showed it to me. It's a cam link that allows you to plug your camera into your laptop so that you can use that as your webcam. So you get pretty sick video. It's awesome. All right, so we are done with this. So here is the setup. I've got my Yeti mic here. I've got my camera there. I've got my ring light there. So the setup for this isn't actually like expensive. So don't think that you have to have like all this stupid equipment in order to create a podcast. So I'll just walk you through it really quick. So I mean, this Yeti mic is $100. The arm was about $30, and then the shock mount and this pop filter was about $40 together. So I mean, it's like $150 for this mic setup. And then obviously the camera is gonna be a little bit more expensive, but you could get something even cheaper than that in order to feed it. And then the light was like $15. And then it's got an arm that extends out and everything. So that's pretty cool. But in order to get this to feed to my Zoom, so I'll show you that real quick. That is what we're getting from here. In order to get this to work, you gotta have an HDMI cord that is a mini HDMI that goes into this camera, and then you have this cam link. So this is what makes the magic work. The Elgato cam link, and I'll link that in the description below, but you plug that HDMI into this, goes into your laptop and then feeds to your Zoom link or Facebook Live or whatever you're using to stream with. And you can replace your crappy webcam with that, and that's pretty cool. It's been a game changer for me in order to get better video. So this setup altogether is not stupid. It's a little bit above like your average or whatever, so it's a little bit of a step up, but it's still not crazy. You guys are gonna get to see a little bit about me recording the podcast, the content marketing playbook. Today we're gonna be talking about video content, right? So we're doing video right now, but we're talking about video content, and read some interesting statistics yesterday, and I felt like today's episode really needed to be about that. So micro clip here, but you guys gotta listen to the full episode too. We're about to go live on Instagram. We're about to go live on Facebook, and as you can see there, the camera, and then gonna be recording it to audition so that we capture good audio. So this is the setup. It took a little bit of time, but we're gonna make it happen. Yeah, if you joined the live stream, then cool, awesome. Then if not, then go listen to the podcast fully. So I'm gonna set this down. You guys are gonna get a quick sneak peek about what we're gonna be talking about, and we'll make it happen. All right, live on Instagram. We're good, about to go live for the content marketing playbook. And 3, 2. Welcome back to the Content Marketing Playbook. I'm your host, Josh Culler, and what is going on? I'm excited today about today's topic because this is what I live and breathe for, is video content, and it is absolutely insane. I'm just gonna tell you right now, if you're not doing video content right now, you've already missed out on a lot of opportunity to leverage video content in order to bring leads in for your business. But if you don't get serious about it, I'm telling you this flat out, if you don't get serious about video content and doing it for your business, you are going to lose big time. And so I'm gonna teach you guys how you can do this on your own though, and where to start with video content, because video content is one of those things that a lot of people have just been trained over the few years that video's kind of been in existence, that you gotta have lights, you gotta have studios, you gotta have like wonderful microphones and all that kind of stuff, and that is just not true. So right now I'm vlogging, and this is actually one of the ways that you can create content. I just want to show you right off from the get-go how easy it is to create content. Is just taking a camera like this, or even your cell phone, which is an awesome video camera itself, and you're just gonna vlog and talk to the camera. Whew. All right, so the podcast is done, went live on Instagram, went live on Facebook. This will get published later on today. So a lot of content that was produced in this short amount of time, this 30 minutes. I mean, so I recorded with the vlogging camera, I recorded with the podcast, like going straight to the podcast. I did Facebook Live, Instagram Live, and then recorded on the actual camera. So that'll go to YouTube and then be chopped up later and redistributed into different places. So just gotta get a little creative with it and be willing to do some extra things, go the extra mile to get more content out there. That's it. That's the podcast. That'll be published later, the Content Marketing Playbook. I think I have like 25 episodes at this point that are published. So yeah, podcast, extremely important. Video is extremely important. So get it out there if you haven't already. Oh, this is my wife, Gabby. She's my wife, but she also is our distribution manager for the content that we put out for the clients. So this is one of the most difficult parts of leaving and going to work, is I gotta leave my wifey, right? You don't enjoy that?
Yeah.
You don't? You do enjoy it?
No, I don't.
You punk. But this is not fun saying goodbye. I love you. Okay.
All right, love you.
Come here. Come here. What are you doing? You getting ready to go? Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hey, you being good? Sit. Stay. 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 Hey, you gotta stay, girl. Damn it. Can't even get my dog to listen to me. So because of the fact that I one bag everything, I have to be very strategic on what I take with me. So like, I'm not gonna be using lights. I'm not bringing lights with me. I'm not bringing any kind of like crazy boom microphones or anything. I'm bringing what I need in order to create the content to be quality and to convert. So that's what I'm focused on. So that's why I have this little 30-liter bag that I take, and then I can fit everything for a day or 2 days even into this bag. And then I've got a 40-liter travel bag right there that I take for longer trips. Pretty simple setup that I have. I take all all the bare essentials, and maybe a backup for, I take a backup camera, backup microphone, and that's it. So the more complicated you make it, the worse it gets. So as you can see, I have everything very neatly and strategically placed. So I've got my camera here with the lens attached in this case. I've got all my tech gear, all my small miscellaneous cords and chargers and stuff like that in there. I've got my 6D here. I've got my batteries here, tripod, charger, tripod. So that's all I take, and then splitter here, and then my clothes are underneath this. Fit my laptop in there, and that's about it. So keep it simple, keep it very clean and organized, and you'll be good. All right, and then in my front pouch here, I'm gonna be taking charger. So that's all what I have, and then I'll be packing all that stuff. Hey! What are you doing? She's a knucklehead. Hey, get off! Oh yeah, and something that I do as well is I have a Nintendo 2DS that I play on these trips. So typically I'm playing like Mario or Sonic or something like that. The reason I do that is because I like to listen to audiobooks on the planes, but if my mind is idle and I'm only listening to audiobooks, it's hard for me to concentrate. So I play a very repetitive game to kind of like challenge my mind, and then I'm able to focus on the audiobook better. Don't ask me why, it works for me. I'm able to retain the information so much more. That's how I use my time on the plane. All right, so I'm on the way to O'Hare Airport. Headed out to Springfield, Missouri tonight for Dixie Decker. Headed out to the house. It's about an hour to the airport, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. But we're gonna be going out there doing some videos tonight. I'm gonna set this on my car real quick. And yeah, I think we're gonna be doing some interviews for some people that she knows. She does student housing. They call her the queen of student housing, which is perfect fit for like her personality if you know who she is. So I'm excited. I love working with Dixie. Dixie, if you're watching this, you're one of my favorite clients. I am actually at airports probably like 2 to 3 times a week. Actually on our trips 2 to 3 times a week, which isn't the funnest thing in the world, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. This business is something I'm extremely passionate about. It is my life, and you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. So I'm excited. We're gonna be doing some awesome video content. I'll be vlogging that most of the time. On the way to the airport, I got to stay focused on the driving. So the next time you see me, we'll be at the airport. Let's go.
O'Hare International Airport. Press button for ticket.
All right, I am here. I made it. O'Hare Airport. I'm not gonna be vlogging most of the time while I'm at the airport on the plane. I might do a little B-roll action or whatever, but I'm gonna be wearing this thing for the rest of the time that I'm in airports. As soon as I get into my Lyft car in Springfield, then I'll take this off and we'll be good. But for now, this is what goes on. See you guys in Springfield. Dixie. What up, Dixie?
Hey.
How you doing?
My father would be so embarrassed the car's dirty.
Can I put my stuff in the back?
Yeah.
All right, so with Dixie Decker, Queen of Student Housing, how you doing?
I'm good.
Just driving your fancy Mercedes
Driving the Mercedes. It's
So,
not warm enough to put the top down.
it's not, which I'm kind of disappointed. I was looking forward to that. Today, actually tonight, and then all day tomorrow, we'll be shooting videos. But tonight, we started a new series, a new video series. Yeah. So you want to talk about that real quick? Like,
well, we don't know where
did this idea come from?
Kind of a couple different places, but it's run your business like a business, not a hobby. And so many people just play around with their business and they don't know why it's not succeeding or making the money that they want it to, or why they're working 80 hours a week in their own business because they're self-employed.
All right, it's day 2 with Dixie. Hey, Dixie.
Hey!
You ready to knock out some videos today?
We're trying, I got a whole list.
We already got through 10.
Oh wow, we're ahead.
So eight videos.
Yeah.
and then 1 interview, so 9 so far. But this is what we do. So like I come in with Dixie once every other month. We'll batch shoot, so we shoot like 20 videos in a single day. Our team's able to distribute all that content throughout the entire month so that she gets daily videos that go out. So yeah, right now we're in one of her finished homes. It's student housing. So we're on the campus of MSU,
Yep.
Missouri State
Missouri
University.
State.
And that's where all of your student housing
Yes.
is?
Yep.
Right.
For me, it's all around this campus. We have 20,000 kids looking for a place to live every summer.
That's so stupid. That's insane.
I don't need to go anywhere else.
Kids don't need to live somewhere. But no, for real though, we'll make sure that we link all of her socials below so that you guys can learn more about it. But like, one of the things that I admire about Dixie the most is the creativity and like deals. But okay, so let's just say for instance, this is a student house.
Yeah.
How many rooms are in here and how do you rent those out?
1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms.
And you rent each individual one out, right?
I market the rent by the room rate.
Right.
But they all live together on one lease and they know each other.
Okay.
So I actually don't rent by the room. I market by the room, but then I tell them you have to fill my entire house and you all have to sign the lease together.
That's the secret sauce.
That's the secret sauce. Yeah.
We're not giving any more away. Okay, we're done for the day. How many videos did we do?
I don't know. You're supposed to tell me.
I think we did like at least 32, 33.
Nice.
So that's a record.
Yes.
That's a record. That's a total record. 33 videos in
That
one
is
day.
called pre-planning, making your list, and going for it.
And skipping a month. So I'll be back next time we establish I'll be at your boot camp.
Yep, end of April.
Freaking cool. I'm excited about that. But man, what a day.
We'll have fun.
And it's only 2:30.
Yeah, we did good. And we started at 8, not even
started at
earlier
8.
than normal.
Yeah, so 33 videos. You guys are gonna see that, so make sure you follow her. But
Yeah.
cool day.
Thanks,
cool
Josh.
Right, so this is the life. This is the life of a content producer. Just one trip with Dixie Decker. I do this 2 to 3 times a week sometimes. This week there was only the one time I was supposed to go to San Francisco tonight, but my client had a family emergency that had to happen, so I had to cancel those flights. And luckily for the coronavirus, I was actually able to completely cancel my flight with no problem. So yeah, so going home tonight, and that was a bird. Did you guys see that?
Thank you.
Maybe I can put that in slow motion. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. So then I'll take these videos, I send them to my content producers. My video editors will produce the content. They'll send it to my, we have all our systems in Trello. They'll send it to my QC person. They'll send it to my distribution person, and all the content goes out. So today we shot a lot of videos. Never shot that many videos with a client before, so that was huge. But yeah, that's the life of it. So right now I'm at the Springfield Airport, and gonna board my flight here in a few minutes, and that's it. All right, made it home safe. Long 1 hour drive. What's up, girl? Why don't you want to be on the vlog? Hey, just look up real quick. All right, so that's the end of my trip to Springfield, Missouri with Dixie. Good trip. Hopefully you guys got a lot of value out of this vlog. Wanted to share some things with you that a content producer does on a day-to-day basis that travels but also runs a team, and an efficient team at that. So we're growing, and that's gonna do it for this episode, the first episode of the vlog. So you guys make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, share it around, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.